Okay, I have a Luminus LED that's been in service for about 6 months, I guess, and it's decided to go dark. So we're going to tear this one apart and see exactly what the problem with it is. So here's another broken LED that has only been in service for a couple of months, and if I do believe this one has a connection. Oh, now it's going to work. I think this one's got a broken connection inside it. So I think we're going to pop this one apart and see why this stupid LED doesn't work. This is a Luminus brand. A PLYB1002D. So we're going to crack this thing open and see why this thing's intermittent. Now most of these LEDs will just pop apart, and I would imagine that this one's probably not going to be any different. If I can pop the top off this thing. Okay, and there's the top off of it. And this one's got a couple pins that connect the die on this. And the circuitry looks to be on the bottom side. So let's just see. Obviously this is going to be at 120 volts, so I'm not going to stick my fingers in here, but I'm wondering if it's just at this. I wonder if it's right here. I bet you it's right on these pins where that problem is. We'll just take this thing apart and see whether it's... now I'm blind from looking at this thing. I'm just going to take the screws out here and see. I wonder if it's right here where this plug makes a connection to the board. Okay, here's our driver on here. I wonder if it's right on the driver here. I do believe the problem is down here where the power pin is supposed to be soldered down to the base. It doesn't look like it's soldered in that well at all, if at all. It looks like it's not even on there. Interesting. There, this thing comes apart. Yeah, it looks like that's not even soldered. If you look down in the base here. Look down here. That's not even making a connection. That, I believe, is the problem with this thing, is that wire is not soldered down. Well, that would explain why it doesn't work. That would definitely explain why it doesn't work. I believe this pin comes off the bottom, like that. And the wire should poke through. If I can bend it straight. It doesn't even look like it's soldered on. It looks like it's just the wire's brought through the base here and that pin is pushed on. So I just have to kind of straighten the wire up, get it to go through that base, and if I can do that, then I might be able to make this thing reconnect. Okay, I think I got the wire almost down here. Okay, it's down here now. Okay, I wonder if that's got a connection. Now I got to figure out which way it is. I took this thing off, and there's a positive and a negative side, and I don't know which is which. So I'll get the meter. It's marked on the board here. I just wasn't paying attention when I took it apart. So let me grab my voltmeter, and we'll see which one's positive and which one's negative. So that I can put the die back on the right way. Okay, DC volts, 156 volts. I would say that this one's the positive over here, the one on the right. We'll just make sure it's discharged. And this die is also marked positive and negative, so if I put this one on like that, will it light? We'll find out in a second here. Ah, it lights. That's what the problem was. That pin in the bottom was not set properly at the factory. So I can put this, I think this was a $2 or $3, it wasn't very expensive, but I can put this one back into service. There. That's how you fix the Luminus, and I'm sure many other LEDs that have gone intermittent like that, where it was just cutting in and out. There you go.